This is NBC 10 at Issue.
Local family therapist Tricia Ferrara has coined the phrase parental paparazzi. Parents who observe, record, and editorialize every moment of their child's life. She's joining me now to explain why parents may want to control this urge to hover too much. Tricia has a new book out called Parenting 2.0, which touches on some of the concepts related to parental paparazzi. Thank you for being here, parental paparazzi. It doesn't sound good, and it sounds like it's something I'm probably doing. So talk to us about what it means. What is this?
Well, Renee, it's actually too much of a good thing. That's what it ends up being. You know, parents can find themselves, as you said, hovering, helicoptering, micromanaging, and now we're editorializing everything. And the reason we're saying paparazzi is because it's through only the lens of the parents, and it's not taking into context and understanding of how it's affecting the child's development. And that's what the book is about. It's about giving parents a better understanding of development so they can respond in a way that broadens the future instead of making it, you know, chock full of problems.
Why are we as parents doing this? Is it the society we live in? Is it, I mean, like you said, it comes out of love. We want the best for our kids. So why is this happening?
And Renee, why do most people make missteps? It's out of fear. You know, we're all a little anxious about the future. Let's just call it what it is, okay? But responding to your child through the lens of fear is not the way to go. So that's what we have to get at, a better understanding of childhood development, so that when we respond, it's from confidence and competence rather than our own fears and try and make their life problem-free. Because you and I know that's not the reality.
That's not how you grow. That's not reality, as you said. You know, a few years ago, we called this helicopter parents. How is paparazzi parents? How is that different?
I have to tell you, I think that the element of social media, which is a double-edged sword, okay, you know, it's wonderful to provide your child with a narrative of their growing up and pictures, but it can be a little heavy-handed in terms of not allowing the child to what you call decenter. And what that means is to realize that the world does not revolve around you and every move that you make. And when you bring up a child to believe that, they're less likely to stretch themselves beyond this sense of this profile that I've put out there. You know, a lot of people don't realize that neurologically, children are protected from the opinion of others and how they grow and learn to walk and talk and all that stuff. I mean, if you and I had a camera on us now for everything that we had to stretch ourselves to do, we wouldn't get out of our own way. And when we were infants, if we were aware of people judging us or scrutinizing us, we would never learn to walk.
It gives you the freedom to fall and to look silly and to make mistakes when you don't have that sort of stuff.
Exactly.
It's built into children.
So when you send a child into adolescence with this sense of everything is for an audience, it really becomes an obstacle to them reaching down to their core and stretching, no matter how awkward it may look at first.
So how do we stop?
Well, listen, what we have to do is, again, better understanding of development. And we have to step back and say, okay, what is parenting really about? It's about preparing our children for when we're not there. This notion of being happy and problem-free has got to be tossed to the side. We have to think about adversity as creating almost like a psychological immunity.
We want our kids to be resilient.
Exactly.
To be able to succeed without us and to make missteps. That's a part of growing.
It's a part, and it's also a part of understanding how other people are and being able to relate to them. I mean, if you have no sense of a human experience with all of its ups and downs, you're going to have difficulty in relationship.
Absolutely. You're not a complete parent. This has been so helpful. Tricia, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us. Again, the book is Parenting 2.0. It makes sense to have a guide for how to parent.
You bet.
Thank you so much.